was in the description of my first 3 videos, and I think my 4th video, but it is now in my community tab, and I'm going to put it as my channel description as well. But no matter who you are welcome here to be free of judgment. And I give you that respect in return from that same respect to me and to everybody else here. Every single number that is below the video in the views count. Every single human being who has spent even a fraction of a second on my video is welcome here. And I do not care what your faith is. I don't care what your spirituality is. I don't care if you are a-religious. I don't care if you belong to a religion. I don't care if you worship. I don't care if you don't worship. That is fine with me. I do not care what country you're from. I don't care what nationality you are. You are welcome here. It does not matter to me. What matters to me is that you are living authentically and that you are taking care of yourself. That is what matters to me. I love the fact that the nature of the internet and the nature of YouTube is diverse for many, 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 many different reasons. That diversity is absolutely beautiful. If you are a part of a faith and you choose to click into my videos, I appreciate you. If you are a part of a certain ethnic group, if you come from a certain country, if you are an immigrant in the country that you're in, it does not matter to me. I appreciate you. Your wealth does not matter to me. Your social status does not matter to me. The fact that you are a being, a person, a human being, is beautiful, and it's wonderful. It does not matter to me. I do not care what your sexuality or your gender identity is. If you are a trans person, you are welcome here. If you are non-binary, you are welcome here. If you are gay, lesbian, straight, if you are asexual, if you are aromantic, any of these things, you are welcome here. If you're figuring yourself out, you are welcome here. It does not matter to me. I want you to feel safe and welcome here, because that's the kind of sort of community that I'm going for. It is such a privilege that all of you have given me a chance to foster a community, which is wild to me. I just looked, and earlier today I took a screenshot. We were at 420. We were at 420 subscribers. We are at, I believe, 427 now. The fact that I have been allowed to create a space where a community can pop up is amazing to me. And the vast majority of you in the comments are kind, respectful, supportive, positive, loving, invested in your own care. You're vulnerable, which is wonderful. Thank you for that. It is absolutely beautiful to see the diversity of humanity come together in such a way that we can support each other and love each other and be even like the tiniest blip in each other's journey. Whether or not you've been here for one video, whether or not this is the only segment of me that you ever see, I don't care. The fact of the matter is that you feel welcome here, I feel welcome here, and you make others feel welcome here. That being said, this is a place that I have a responsibility to keep that way. And while it sounds paradoxical, the idea of radical inclusion also means protecting those spaces from judgment, from forces that seek to divide, that seek to judge, that seek to impose upon us. Because there are so many forces out there that seek to bring harmony, that seek to bring peace, that seek to bring a collective understanding, that seek to build strong, collaborative, diverse communities. There are also forces out there that seek to divide and that seek to destroy safe places and seek to impose will upon these communities. Thankfully, those forces in this day and age are waning. It doesn't always seem like it, but they are waning. I promise you. The place where I live right now, if I was alive 30 to 40 years ago, I would not be safe in my community. The thing is, though, in my community today, I am very safe to be who I want, to express myself how I want, to wear my hair as a certain color, to wear my makeup as a person who is masculine presenting and who does identify as a man. I am very lucky. Not all of us are. And that is why spaces like the one that I'm trying to create are so important, because not everybody's community is safe in the same way that mine is for me. So, with the advent of the internet, and this is because I'm a student of history and a student of political science and sociology, with the advent of the internet came the opportunity for those who did not feel welcome to feel welcome. And that is what I am trying to do here, in every sense. So, coming back to this idea of it being kind of paradoxical, that radical inclusion must also, at times, exercise exclusion, because there are those forces out there that seek to divide and that seek to create an imposition of will, which I do not believe is right. And I do get to exercise a certain amount of power as the person who is the originator of this community. I am the reason why this channel is up, and the fact that I continue to upload and I don't take down my videos means that I have a responsibility to foster this community in the way that I see fit. It would be irresponsible of me to not have an active role in that. So do I exercise some power? Absolutely. And that, I think, is the reason why I'm saying that to be radically inclusive, certain things need to be excluded. These things, these forces are racism. These things are homophobia, transphobia, bi erasure. These things are sinister, and they seek to divide people so that they do not find strength and belonging in community, so that they can force people into prescriptive boxes. And that, in my mind, is one of the highest forms of evil. And there are institutions and people and organizations who are dedicated to upholding these kinds of forces. There are organizations and institutions with the best of intentions that seek to uphold these forces. Again, paradoxical, I know, but that is the nature of the world. And we have to deal with that in ways that ensure our space stays welcoming and stays open and safe for those in it. I have a responsibility to protect the people who come to my video, to my platform, to whatever it is that I run. I have a responsibility to protect you and to create a safe space. So if I myself or my people feel welcome. That is what I'm going to do. And the reason why I'm taking this so seriously is because there are other places out there that don't take this seriously. And I have the luxury of time, and I also have the luxury of a small enough community that I can actively and effectively keep this space welcoming and safe. And this is not to say that if you are somebody who practices a certain faith, this is not to say that if you are somebody who votes a certain way, who has a certain political ideology, this is not to say that you are not welcome here. It is to say that you need to be giving the people around you grace as much as they are giving that to you. This is the reason why I believe that something like free speech exists, because everybody has a right to their opinion, everybody has a right to their faith, everybody has a right to what they believe. I do not have to agree with it. You do not have to agree with me. That's just the nature of things. When it crosses the line is when somebody chooses to take those feelings, those beliefs, whatever they are, and begin attacking and begin imposing. That is when it becomes unacceptable. And that is exactly why I need to make this video, to let those of you who need to hear it know that you're safe, and to let those of you who need to hear it know that you are not welcome to do whatever the hell that you like here. You are welcome to care for yourself here. You are welcome to care for others. You are welcome to lift other people up. You are welcome to give people the grace and the friendship and the community that they deserve. You are not here to tell somebody the way that they should live. You are not here to tell somebody the way that they should be taking care of themselves. And you are not here to tell somebody that they should not be the way that they are. Because the way that everybody is beautiful, because we are humans. That is the long and the short of it. We all exist as this wild, biological phenomenon that is somehow aware of themselves and is also somehow aware of others around them. We are so incredibly brilliant and amazing, every single one of us. So you should let that shine. You should also never, ever, ever make somebody feel unwelcome because of who they exist as. Because like I said, we are the product of an incredibly rare phenomenon. And the fact that every single human being exists as who they are is wonderful. And this channel is a space for you to exist as you are and to take care of yourself how you need. Okay? So, for those of you who know why I am making this video, you know, I've got to thank Good Hunter. I've got to thank Good Hunter, Melanie. I've got to thank you as well. And Libra 777. I've got to thank you as well. So, thank you. By the time that is sickening. Absolutely sickening. And to the person who left this comment, I hope that you watch this entire video, because it explains my philosophy. I engaged with you incredibly kindly. I engaged with you in a way that upholds my commitment to keeping this a safe space for myself and everybody around me, while also engaging with you on your own level. I did not have to. I do not like going back to that time in my life. But I did. Because people need to begin understanding that those who live in this world as themselves, how they want, are perfect.